Right. Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to call to order the March 11th, 2024 City of Charleston Committee on Real Estate meeting to order. Councilmember Tinkler, would you please do us the honor of having our invocation?
Of course. Can we all bow our heads for a moment of silence? Amen. Thank you.
All right, thank you. First item up is approval of the February 26, 2024 meeting minutes. Can I entertain?
Second.
Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please signify support by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. It's unanimous. First item on the agenda is approval of a lease between the City of Charleston and Traverse Point LLC for some CPD space, and this is for property over in West Ashley, right off of 526. And I see Ms. Dinwiddie has turned on her screen, and if you could please give us some highlights of this, we'll get this one moving.
Yes, sir. Thank you. What this is a lease agreement for space at 2093 Executive Hall owned by Traverse Point LLC. This is the same exact space that we currently lease under the prior lease agreement. It's used by our Team 7, CPD Team 7 for animal control and traffic control. From what I understand, that the prior lease is set to expire at the end of this month. We were out of renewal options. So what we've done is we've put together a new lease agreement with essentially the same terms that were under that we had before for an additional 3-year term with 2 one-year options. There's a full rent schedule for the entire proposed term in there. That includes a 2.5% annual increase of rents. It's approximately 4,000 square foot space. When you break down that space, it comes out to about $15 per square foot per year for what we're paying for that, which is below market value. So we are requesting that Real Estate Committee and Ways and Means and Council approve the terms. Any questions? And I'm happy to answer them.
Great. Thank you so much for that presentation. Can we go ahead and get a motion on the floor?
Move for approval.
All right, moved and properly seconded. Any comments, questions for staff on this one? Seems like a no-brainer.
Thank you very much.
All right, great report. I'll go ahead and call for the vote. All in favor, please signify support by saying aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. Next item up is an authorization for the mayor to sign a supplemental letter agreement to extend the term of the Low Country Senior Center through August 20th, 2024. And this is for property over on Riverland Drive, jointly owned by the city and Bond Secure St. Francis
Move for approval.
Hospital.
Second.
Moved and properly seconded. Melissa, you want to give us some background on this?
Sure. This is the second time we're here for extension on this lease. We are just trying to work out the terms for this lease, which has proven to be very detailed and time consuming. So we're just asking for some more time for that.
Well, we've got two lawyers on the call that know the value of a good extension. And shoot, I'm sure Boyd and Mayor, y'all know you've crossed this path before as well in y'all's travels. Seems reasonable to me. Any comments or questions from folks on the committee?
Good here.
Good deal. I think we're all looking forward to a long-term future lease on this. So y'all stay after it. All in favor, please signify support by saying aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the ayes have it. Next item up pertains to the James Lewis Jr. Eastside apartment building, and this is for some commercial space over there. And I see Ms. Dinwiddie's got her screen on. Can we go ahead and get a motion on the floor and we can hear some background on this?
Move for approval.
All right, moved and properly seconded. Ms. Dinwiddie?
Yes, sir. Thank you. So the city is in a ground lease. We own the property located at 89 and 91 Hanover Street. And through a ground lease, there are two mixed-use buildings being constructed on that property. Via a master lease that was entered into in January of 2023, we lease back the first floor of the building at 91 Hanover Street. That's being leased back to be used by our Office of Minority and Women Business Enterprises, to be used as an entrepreneurial resource center on the first floor. It's 7,000 square foot space that's being leased back by the city. We have earmarked for that space approximately 2,200 square foot that is going to be used as a corner store. In 2023, we put out a request for proposal for contractors to propose how they would operate that corner store on behalf of the city. Through that proposal process, AETC was selected as the entity to operate the corner store on behalf of the city. Through negotiations, we have put together terms that are agreeable to the parties, which were included in that memorandum circulated to everybody here. The final form of the lease is not 100% complete, although the terms have been agreed to. There are still two outstanding terms that we were working with, dealing with the number of parking spots and the use of a dumpster. I believe that has all but been resolved. So essentially, we're just waiting for that final form to be approved by the parties. The construction of the first floor is set to be completed at the start of April, around April 9th, I believe. And at that point, it is going to be turned over to the city, assuming it passes all inspections. The reason why we're requesting for council to approve the sublease agreement based on these terms without having that final form in place is we are trying to give AETC some assurances that they will have use of that space right away once it's turned over to us. They do anticipate to have a grand opening, I believe the end of June or start of July for that convenience store. We do have Ruth Jordan on to answer any specific questions about the program, and I'm happy to answer any specific questions about the lease.
All right, great report. Any comments or questions from the committee?
Just to clarify, we're voting to just sort of approve the terms of the agreement right now and not authorizing entering the agreement, or
If what we're requesting is that the agreement terms as they are here be approved and authorizing for the city to enter into this agreement, with the final form of the lease being subject to legal counsel's approval, which
Okay.
would obviously be coordinated and with the mayor's office and approved by the mayor and leadership.
So assuming the form is it satisfies all these terms in this memo, they won't be coming back to council.
That's correct, Councilman Tinkler. If for any reason these terms were to change, then I believe we would have to bring it back to council. The final form would be incorporating these terms, and that's what we're requesting be approved. But if any of the terms changed, I believe we would have to bring it back to council to be approved again.
I'm just curious, at least there was some discussion in the memo about ready-to-go meals and all that. I mean, that will be included in the actual lease itself?
Yes, sir. That language is specifically included in the lease, as it was specifically included in the request for proposals.
Perfect.
Good deal. Any further comments, questions from anybody? All right, I think we're good to go. All in favor, please signify support by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the ayes have it. Next up is one of these pertains to one of these joint county industrial parks. This is a resolution to approve an amendment between the joint county industrial park between us and Colleton County, of all people, to sweep in some additional property. Can I entertain a motion and we'll get this on the floor for discussion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, moved and properly seconded. Who's going to help walk us through joint county industrial parks today?
Hi, council members.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
This is just the normal, Charleston County has this agreement with Colleton County, so all of the multi-county industrial park properties go into this. And so this would mean we would lose about 10% of the tax revenue coming to the city by them going into this industrial park agreement. It's about $3,800, just FYI.
Got it.
Any other questions on that?
Well, I guess the fee in lieu, is that going to stay the same throughout the entire period?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Any further comments, questions from anybody? All right. Hearing none, all in favor, please signify support by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the ayes have it. All right. We have 4 annexations up for consideration today. 3 of which are in Councilmember Tingler's district. Several look to be in Avondale, which is very good.
I'll move to take them all.
There you go.
Second.
You're getting the hang of this, William.
Yeah, that's right.
We do it. All right. All in favor of taking all 4 together, please signify support by saying aye.
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 Aye. It's unanimous. Now I'll entertain a motion to approve all 4.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion?
Just to thank the staff for going after District 9.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Molly, anything noteworthy about any of these? These are all just normal residential annexations?
Correct. All standard residential annexations. We do have 2 in Avondale, 1 in Orange Grove Estates, and 1 in Melrose. So excited to welcome all 4 families to Charleston.
Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. All in favor, please signify support by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. It's unanimous. A lot of unanimity today at the Real Estate Committee of Charleston. That concludes our agenda. If anybody has anything they'd like to mention for the good of the order, the floor is yours. Otherwise, see everybody tomorrow evening.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Y'all take care. Thanks.
Thank you.